Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan. I'm a spiritual guide, a healer, and a medium. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my friends. Welcome back, and I hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. In today's video, I want to talk about why you're feeling so lost on your spiritual journey and what to do about it. Let's get started. On the surface right now, it might appear as though we're not heading in the right direction. It just seems like everything is literally falling apart. And as far as anytime you're looking, as far as media, even on online social media sites as an example, it's always this constant fear that's being pushed onto us. But look at it this way. As far as everything that's happening right now, think about the manifesting process. When you want to manifest something, you first envision something else. You speak out an affirmation. You tap into your heart space. You start to feel those emotions that you'd have when this manifestation comes forth. But you also have to let go of something. And that's what we're seeing right now as far as this overall collective, as far as on the planet. Before we're able to bring forth a new earth, before we're able to transform how we're living it as an example, everything is going to have to crumble. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Everything is beginning to crumble, and then we're going to be able to rebuild it back up the right way. And as far as on your spiritual journey, this is something that individuals struggle with immensely at the beginning. You've had your spiritual awakening. Now you want to start to create positive changes in your life. You want to start to attract and bring forth these manifestations. But your reality is no longer a vibrational match to you. Therefore, oftentimes you're going to have to lose that job. You're going to have to lose that relationship. You know what I mean? You're going to have to move, as an example. You're going to have to cut certain individuals out of your life. And this can start to bring up a lot of fear because of this insecurity of not knowing what's going to come forth, not knowing are things going to continuously crumble in my life. At what point is something going to come forth? And during my awakening, the first year or two, I literally lost absolutely everything because I was a vibrational mismatch to everything. And as I was going through this, as I lost my, ended a relationship, I lost my job, I got a workplace injury, I got my house seized, I got evicted from my apartment, my car got seized. I lost absolutely everything. But then it allowed me to once and for all let the most authentic version of myself come out because I had lost everything. Therefore, I had nothing to lose. And then what did I do? I started to focus inwards, forgetting about my reality, forgetting about my living condition, forgetting about certain individuals in my life, and truly tapping inwards, beginning to allow that healing process to help raise my vibrational frequency, beginning to truly discover who I truly was and what actually made me happy. Where in the past, I would put so much weight on the judgment of others onto myself that I wasn't doing what made me happy. I wasn't speaking my authentic truth. I wasn't being the most authentic version of myself. And as far as on your path on this journey, it's about your vibrational frequency. The higher you're vibing, the more information you're going to be able to receive. As far as these light codes, as far as these divine guidance, as far as these ideas that are going to come forth, it's all about getting that inner work done. If you just had your spiritual awakening, you haven't gone through the healing process. Don't start thinking about how is it that you're going to move forward. Focus inwards. Create that self-love. Create that self-worth. Bring forth that inner peace. Now, what you're going to start to notice is your aura is going to begin to expand. It might just be in your home initially. It's going to be a calm, peaceful environment. But at a certain point, once you continue to do this inner work, continue to raise your vibrational frequency, continue to notice what is it that you're consuming is consuming you, and then identifying which things are bringing your vibrational frequency down, and then beginning to eliminate them, and then beginning to consume more high vibe content, as an example, beginning to consume healthier foods. what you're going to quickly notice is all of a sudden your vibrational frequency is going to begin to raise. And whatever has been taken away from you, you will get back tenfold. Do not worry about what's leaving your life right now, no matter how close. As an example, it could be a family member that you were close in the past, but now there's a major vibrational mismatch. And it's not up to you to go down to their level. It's up to them to raise to your level. Therefore, you might have to distance yourself from your parents. You might have to distance yourself from your brothers, sisters, your cousins. You know what I mean? Even close friends. Certain friends where you were extremely close in the past. Now you might have to cut ties with them, whether it's permanent or short term. It doesn't matter, because it's about your inner well-being. And as you begin and continue to create more self-love and self-worth, you're going to notice all of a sudden, you're going to start to see more signs and synchronicities. All of a sudden, all of your chakras are going to begin to open. Your intuition is going to heighten up. Your third eye is going to open. And you're truly going to be able to begin to see all the signs and synchronicities. And it's just a matter of starting to take a little step, baby step at a time. Don't look at it as far as you have to climb the entire mountain in one day. No, you're going to be climbing this mountain over a 1 year period. But imagine the transformation that's going to happen from within. And then all of a sudden, that's going to be reflecting out into your reality. But as far as the law of attraction, there's always a delay. How I'm feeling right now will dictate what will occur, let's say an example, in the next 3 months. And you're going to notice once you start to bring forth manifestations, no matter how small they are, at a certain point, it is going to begin to speed up as far as how quickly they're going to come forth. And not only this, at a certain point, it is just going to be a matter of trusting that guidance and then using your compass, your heart compass, your intuition to go collect these manifestations. And as far as beginning to serve your higher purpose, beginning to serve your life purpose, don't stress yourself out about it. Because what's incredible is once you start to tune into truly what is it that you're passionate about, it's not going to matter if you're going to make money, example, with that one thing. What's going to matter is being able to sustain that high vibrational frequency for an extended period of time. And that is what's going to help bring forth manifestations. And be open to receiving blessings in expected ways, but also unexpected ways. It's all about realizing your self-worth. It's about realizing that you are worthy of receiving blessings. And these blessings, the more you're able to tune into your heart space, the more you're able to tap into your heart and truly see what is it that you love the most, what is it that you're the most passionate about, that is what's going to be coming forth. Also, it's understanding that as far as this spiritual journey that we're on, it's a game of cycles. Sometimes you'll go through, this past summer, I went through a 3-month cycle where it wasn't about bringing forth attracting manifestations. It wasn't about my professional career. It was all about my personal life. It's about going through certain lessons. They were painful lessons, but they were lessons that I need to learn. There were certain things that no matter how much love I had for them, as an example, I had to let them go. And as far as cycles, just being in tune as far as the moon cycle. If you're just able to be in tune with the moon cycle by subscribing to my channel and viewing my energy reports, you're going to better understand the energies that are coming forth, because certain moon cycles are about personal self-growth. And other moon cycles are about taking action, taking that quantum leap, taking that leap of faith. And once you start to understand these cycles, it makes it much more easier as far as right now, am I meant to push forth or am I meant to take a step back? Because as far as on this journey, you can't constantly be pushing forth. At a certain point, sometimes you have to take a step back and just take in the energies. Sometimes your body must prepare for the energies that are going to be coming forth. Therefore, certain times you'll feel lazier than normal. You'll sleep extra hours than normal. And when you're noticing this, make sure that you're consuming the highest vibe foods, as an example. Make sure that you're drinking plenty of water before drinking it. You're able to infuse water with whatever thought you want. Water has got a conscience. Therefore, think about love. Think about what is it that you want to manifest before consuming that water. And as far as on this journey, right now, the energies that are coming forth, that are going to be coming forth in 2022, is really going to allow you to step out of that comfort zone. It's really going to allow you to release that fear that has been holding you back. Because as far as my manifestations, each and every single manifestations has been what my heart desires. But at the same time, it has triggered this fear that comes forth. And then I have a choice right now. I move forth out of love, or else allow fear to hold me back, allow fear to stop me from going forth with this. But I understand this. Therefore, when this fear comes up, I bathe in it. I sense it, and then I release the control that is had on me in the past. And as you move forth and you're able to tap in more and more into that love vibrational frequency, you're not going to have to worry as far as consequences of your action. You're not going to have to worry as far as, are things going to work out? They most likely are not going to work out in the way that you perceive them to, but they definitely will work out in your best interest. It's sometimes you want to have a manifestation come forth, or you have to go through a difficult situation that proves to yourself that you're able to overcome it. Sometimes you have to go through this learning experience because you're going to have to assume that level of responsibility that comes with that manifestation. If you're just able to understand that everything is going to come forth in your perfect divine timing, and I can tell you this from my own manifestations, as far as what is it that I've attracted, I've had some manifestations that have taken years to come forth. But the blessing that was bestowed upon me was much greater than I actually perceived in the past. It was all about tapping into that love vibrational frequency, knowing that I'm walking my most authentic path, and most importantly, stopping to settle for second place. Stopping for settling for something that's not quite what is it that you want. If you're able to hold out and truly wait for that big, massive manifestation to come forth, you're going to see that you're going to be blessed far beyond what you thought was possible. And it's all as far as moving forth. Begin with creating that self-love. Create that self-worth. Create that confidence. Start to discover who you are, who you truly are. And if you're noticing with certain individuals, you can't be your authentic self, cut them out. Cut them out. You might have to walk the path on your own for a while. You most likely will have to. But at a certain point, it's that authentic self that's going to, example, you're going to be all of a sudden, I want to start taking this hobby. I want to join this group. Well, guess what? Another light worker is going to join that group. Another earth angel, another empath. Someone that's like-minded, someone that's part of your soul tribe. You're going to be connecting with these individuals. And that's the thing as far as this journey. It seems like we're all on our own, but it's when we start taking action in the most authentic way, that is when all of a sudden you start to attract soulmates and soul tribe members. And that is when you're going to truly become the happiest, because you're going to be connecting with like-minded individuals who are not going to be trying to push you back down. They're not going to be trying to hold you back. They're not going to be trying to keep you as far as the old version of yourself. They're going to encourage you to let that light shine for all the right reasons. And oftentimes what you're going to notice is when they come forth, there might be something that you're having difficulty with. There might be something that you're experiencing during your spiritual awakening where they're going to be able to give you the answer. They're going to be able to let you know exactly what's going on. They're going to be able to resolve that issue that you've had. And it's really going to help to propel you on your journey. So really focus inwards. Focus inwards. Realize and understand your aura is going to begin to expand. And as far as your manifestation, everything is going to come in your perfect divine timing. And you're going to see, you're going to feel some pretty powerful signs and synchronicities. And when those blessings come forth, take the time to feel grateful. Allow those emotions to come out. Don't suppress them. By suppressing them, you're just suppressing the incredible emotions that you could be feeling, which is going to naturally help to raise your vibrational frequency. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Really tap inwards. Get that healing done, that self-love done. Discover your, begin to dive more and more into what is it that you're passionate about, and enjoy the journey. And that's, as far as for myself, that has been the most wonderful experiences. Letting go of the when, understanding I'm being blessed with the gift of time, not seeing it as when is this gonna come forth? I can't wait to have it come forth. No, thank you, God. Now I have the time to prepare, to better prepare myself. I have the time to create the changes that I must do in order to bring forth these manifestations. And you're gonna see once the manifestations come forth, it might be, a year, it might take a year or two, maybe the first one, or 6 months. But at a certain point, you're gonna see it's gonna be, it's going to have that dominoes effect. It's going to have that compound effect where all of a sudden now the manifestations are going to be coming forth much quicker. But it's going to be that inner work that you've done in the past that's really going to help to propel you when these manifestations come forth. Well, that's going to do it for the video. I love you guys. You guys have an awesome day. Namaste.